So good afternoon. We will continue with the next sessions of design and analysis of algorithms laboratory. Next, we will move on to the next program, that is the third program. The third program is the requirement is that I have to write a Java program to read two integers and compute a divided by b. I am reading two integers a and b, and then I have to perform a division operation. After performing the division operation, I'll print the results when b is not 0. Else, I'll have to raise the exception when b is equal to 0. So, as a background, we'll have to know what is an exception. So, an exception is an event that disrupts the normal flow of the program. It is nothing but the object that is thrown at the runtime, telling that the continuation of the program or the normal flow of the program is not possible because there is some abnormality. So, to handle exceptions, there is a requirement of exception handling mechanisms. These are also the runtime errors. So, some of the types of exceptions are class not found exception, input output exception, SQL exception, remote exception, as well as the arithmetic exception. Here, we are going to handle the arithmetic exception. Okay, so to do exception handling in Java, we'll have to know about 5 keywords mainly. Try. Try is something where try is the keyword. Within the try keyword, what I do is I just write down the block of the code that may throw exception. Okay, and catch. What is catch? Catches. What is the measure that has to be taken when I am doing whenever there is an exception thrown? How to handle the exception? Then come throw and throws. So throw is a keyword which will be throwing the exception object. And finally means I have to, that is a block of the code which will be executed. If the exception is handled or not, that part of the code has to be executed, which I will write in the finally block. So the syntax of the try is write the keyword try. Within the code, I will write down the code that may throw an exception, and the catch always follows try. I cannot write catch without try. The catch should always follow the try. After we catch, we print the stack trace. That is, stack trace contains how many times I have invoked the thread. Okay. So this is about the basics to exception handling. So now we will see the execution part of it. Okay, now we will come to the execution part. We will continue creating the same, we will continue writing the programs in the same package programs that we have created for the previous executions. Now we will go through what is there in the program. So the requirement is that I have to read two integers a and b. If b is equal to 0, then it causes an exception, it shows an exception, and I have to catch the exception. So now I have created a class, public class lab3a, and then here is a constructor of the class where I am initializing all the data that I require. So I will need integer a, b, and a float value c to store the results. Then I'm creating a scanner object so that I can scan the values or I can read the values from the keyboard. Next, read the values, enter the values of a and value of b. I'm reading the input here, and then what I do, if b is equal to 0, then throw an exception. Okay, within the try block, there will be the keyword throw, which is throwing an object of exception. And now we are handling the arithmetic exception. So I am throwing a new arithmetic exception. With that, I pass the value divide by 0 error. If b is not equal to 0, then the normal execution will continue. That is, it will calculate the value of c. Then I just print the results. That is the value of a, b, as well as the value of c. If at all there is an exception, the exception will be thrown with the keyword throw, which will be handled by catch. catch arithmetic exception E. Okay, then it will print the error message. And this is the print stack. This print stack will give, or it will have all the executions that I have done. So after doing the program, save the program and then execute it. So it is asking me the outputs. If you can see outputs on the last end of the screen, the value of A, I will make it as 3. Value of B, let me make it 2. And the result is 1.5. Here there is no exception, so it is giving me the result. That is, if you can refer back to the program now, B is not equal to 0, so it just continues the execution. C is equal to float. Now let us check an option when B is equal to 0. What happens when B is equal to 0? So A, let me make it as 9. The value of B, let it be equal to 0. Now what happens? The B is equal to 0, so it will throw an exception. That is, it will print a divide by 0 message. So it is showing there is a divide by 0. Okay, so it is showing the error. You can see it. See here, error. It's a divide by 0 error, and I have got the error from blank arithmetic exception. There is an exception. This is how it will show the